This film right here will be the most talked about film of 2024. I'm about to tell you why. Alex Garland isn't new to the post apocalyptic world as we've seen with his previous films like 28 Days Later. Civil War is this insane, politically driven film that shows a divide of one nation. Sounds pretty familiar, right? Is the film eerily scary of what today's political climate looks like? Absolutely. It really does draw that line between the two. However, I would say go into this film with an open mind of watching it as a film, not a politically driven message that some are. The film is seen through the eyes of many different people, but two journalists come into mind when it comes to Kristen Dunst's character and Cailee Spaony's character. Kristen Dunst is that photography journalist who has seen it all, right? She's been through wars, she's seen it all, but now she's watching this social unrest unfold in front of her eyes in her own country, and it's taking a toll on her. While on the flip side, Cailee Spaeny plays a up and comer who's trying to be like Kristen Dunst is and be where she is many years later. Spaeny really broke out last year with her performance inside Priscilla as Priscilla Presley. Kristen Dunst has been doing this for a very long time. But Spaeny and Dunst play so well off of each other as each act continues to raise the stakes for each of these characters. It's some of the best writing of intertwining characters I've seen in quite some time. As the story unpacks the elements that we can kind of see the reflection of today's agenda, really doesn't force you to choose a side. And that was probably the most important thing Alex Garland could have done with this film, is not try to drive home an agenda of picking one side or the other, instead of allowing the viewer to fully immerse themselves in watching things unfold the way that they do. A few other things that stood out to me were the soundtrack. I love the use of variety, different music throughout the film that really enhanced the different atmospheres of where we were at. However, the sound design, holy shit. When I tell you that this film demands being seen in IMAX, I mean it. This film is loud, it's in your face, it provides some of the best jump scares I've seen in a movie in a long, long time. There's an element of this film that feels very horror like because of the political climate that we are in today. And that's why some of the aspects of the film really feel haunting and scary throughout the entirety of this film. Overall, Civil War is one of the best films of this decade. I love everything that Alex Garland brought to the table. Not only that, I think that this is the type of film that demands repeated viewings. I can't wait, and I've already booked another ticket to see it this weekend, and you should do the same. If you check out Civil War in theaters this weekend, let me know your thoughts about it in the comments.